My love for you does not span boundless oceans, nor chase the ends of the midnight sky, or reach high above the peaks of mountain ranges, nor the bleakest depths of gorges forged from stone. It is not love-lorn writings that transcend generations, dedications to classic romance, or letters to the lost and unrequited. My love for you is balled up socks on the bedroom floor, and wet towels thrown off and forgotten, hidden at the bottom of the washing pipe. It is feeling the touch of your icy toes on mine, and making the best of discomfort for the sake of the curl of your fingers entwined upon my chest. It is bickering over milk and the way you take your tea, and how you insist on backseat driving and arriving everywhere a little too late, and the habits you hate in mine. It is the beauty in our everyday, the way we while away our hours. It is not grand displays of affection nor perfection. It is ours. It is how we were, and how we are, and how we will one day be, and how we choose to spend our time together, you and me.
Saw you down the motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound.
I think up and down you want like lightning, like a full on atmospheric, so that it's just coming down full on.
So we see all the photos on Michael's Instagram page, and like he had this gorgeous photo where there was someone actually in the lock, and it looked amazing.
In the lock, or like
Yeah, like in a dress in the lock, and I was like,
Just like that, so like the shins.
yeah.
Not hiding.
they're eating out.
This photo was like unmodeled, and it looked just
Yes,
absolutely stunning. But then I was like swiping through, and that was like the bridesmaid when I looked at. I was like, oh, okay, interesting.
It's getting cold. All that glitter is not gold, and you are something I don't wanna miss. The way you looked at me before makes me want you even more. If you want to, I'm up for a kiss. I know it's tough. Don't let anybody tell you you're not enough. There are days when we all feel like we're messed up, but we know that we're all diamonds in the rough. In spite of all, we are all we got.
Oh, I've seen these ones before.
Have you?
Yeah, I've
Oh
seen
my
these
God.
ones. Thank you.
I thought they were very you.
I know my life will never be the same after that day. You wrap me around your fingers and you stay. I don't ever wanna be alone again. Despite all, you're my best friend.
Okay, come on, stop now.
So I've received some messages from your family for today. I'm wishing you both best wishes on this special day. Look after each other as you navigate the lovely years ahead. All my love, Meredith. Chris and Jenny, you're finally here. On your special day after this crazy year, sending you love on your fabulous day. Hope the sun shines and the clouds aren't grey.
Who said that?
Jenny and Chris, what a beautiful pair. For fun and kind words, they'll always be there. Playing with Daryl and Kuma, they're fantastic. Making muffins or teasing them with elastic. Bet Jenny looks stunning with lovely dresses. Wondering which she picked out of all those dresses. Surely you'll have a day that's most superior. Chris will look dapper with his well-developed posterior.
I know who this is from. This is.
It would be great to be there and raise a toast, bust some moves and laugh the most. On the other hand, your food and prawns are safe. We'll catch up soon at Pappy's place.
Oh, the fun.
So whether you go for canister or booms, or simply stick with banister and booms, wishing you from today adventurous, unfurled fun, and the both of you all the time in the world. Lots of love, Elle.
Oh, that's so good.
Chris, are you sure you've done the right thing? We will not accept the money back, so Jenny is all yours. Clever disguise, you and Jenny seemingly arranging a big affair only to elope, who could have saved a shed load of money. They say you never lose a daughter, just gain a son. Well, that is very true, because we can now consider you our legal son-in-law, and are very happy to be able to say that. For sale, one mother of the bride outfit, because we're not allowed to attend, but the COVID curve needs working on, as we believe the dress is a bit snug now. Jenny, we are both very happy to have kept your secret and cannot wait to see the family reaction when the news breaks on your birthday. Just think of the stories you'll be telling any children you have. Mummy and Daddy eloped. Wishing you married life full of love, wisdom, kindness, understanding and forgiveness. Love, Dad. Congratulations, Team Boom. We'll keep this short and sweet, just like Jenny. Obviously we wish we could be there today to celebrate with you, but we're delighted that you're finally getting your special day. Third time's a charm, as they say. Chris, welcome to the clan. Stella is delighted that we officially have a horsey in the family. Ben's looking forward to celebrating with you in Edinburgh soon, and I'm over the moon to have another brother. Jen, as your sister, it's bittersweet not getting to be with you today. On the one hand, I don't get to see you marry the love of your life, but then on the other hand, I don't have to hold your dress up when you need to pee. Swings and roundabouts. We wish you all the love in the world for today and the rest of married life together. Two men of the house forever and always. Oh, my love, Nikki, Ben and Stella. Jenny and Chris, huge congratulations on your wedding. We are so happy for you both and wish you every happiness. It goes without saying how much we would have loved to have been there if it were possible, and can only imagine how beautiful you both look. We look forward to seeing photographs for the day, and we will be raising a glass to celebrate the new couple, Mr. Coombs and Ms. Man of the House. With lots of love. Helen, George and Olivia. Chris and Jenny, today is a day that is a reminder of what your love has already accomplished and the amazing possibilities of what it will continue to accomplish and overcome in the years ahead. This is one of the most important things that two people will ever do, and it is our privilege to be here as you take these important steps together. So we're going to have Adam. Jump to this one.
Yeah, why not?
move around.
So having been part of many chapters of your lives, I've witnessed a lot of important stages of wonderful moments. So the teenage years, both trying to make drama happen. Chris wanting to be in a band with a "the" in the name,
Yeah.
and Jenny travelling the world making friends in every country. But even back then, everyone could see that there was very obvious chemistry between you both. You made good friends, but you put your own paths into the world at that stage. Fast forward to your early 20s, drama didn't happen. But your friendship blossomed and you fell in love. Chris may have begun the move up to Edinburgh, but I know when Jenny arrived is when it began to feel like a home. Then you bought your first flat, and being very generous, you invited me and Dara to live with you. So we had many celebrations, and your cooking and baking, including the legendary banana bread, resulted in us overstaying our welcome for about 2.5 hours. We can see your commitment for each other was never in doubt, and the core of your love built on playfulness, laughter and games, apple turnover and carer. That brings us to now. You have something incredible that's so rare. You started as friends when you were teenagers and you grew up together. You've helped shape each other into the wonderful people you are today. You're each other's history and you'll be each other's future. So on behalf of myself, Dara, and all of your friends and family, we're so excited for you to be making this commitment to each other and take the next step, the next chapter of your life.
Thanks, mate. Nope. Nope.
That's a little present from her.
Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on Valentine's and romance in the movies. Love in marriage is someone to believe in and to put their trust in you. Someone who appreciates the special things you do. Someone to be close to in your heart and mind. Someone who's the love you thought you might never find. Someone who stands by you and whose faith can make you strong. Someone you will cherish every day your whole life long. But let's now think of what it means to be here and now. So we're now going to do the hand fasting. Is anyone going to be interested in this?
I'm gonna go.
Are you just
I'll
gonna-
put mine down.
Yeah.
Get this wrong, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you. That you're holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that you will hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. As your hands are bound together now, so your lives and spirits are joined in a union of love and trust. The bond of marriage is not formed by these cords, but rather by the vows you are about to make. Okay, so if you hold one to each side and then pull your other hands away.
Pull these away.
Yep, pull the
Don't
ones
pull me over, okay?
and then tie.
Hey! We didn't mess it up.
And that is where the tying from the knot comes from.
Oh, what? You've thrown it around my neck, are you? Wow, great, thanks.
No, I lied, take it off.
Take it off, take it off, take it off. Take it off.
Okay,
Thanks,
and
Alice.
if you both now just want to stay holding hands,
Okay.
I'm now going to ask each of you to say your vows to each other.
Oh, I know. This is.
So Chris,
I knew before we started dating that I had feelings for you that I didn't have for anyone else. But I won't deny that it took me a while to come to my senses on how strong those feelings were. I actually think those closest to me knew before I did. I remember when I told my mum that we were dating and I thought that I love you. And she said, I know, love, I wasn't born yesterday. So although I was a bit slow on the uptake, I now can't imagine my life without you. Someone so funny, outgoing, so caring. Someone I would never have thought I'd be lucky enough to call my partner. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to fully express how much you mean to me, but Jenny, I promise to always bring you a tea or a coffee every morning.
In the bowels.
I promise to always listen, never take you for granted. I promise to come up with silly little nicknames for you. I promise to laugh with you, even when what life throws our way isn't so funny. Jenny, I promise to take care of you and love you unconditionally for the rest of my life. I'm not sure I'll ever be more excited to say a phrase of words. So Jenny, in front of our friends, present as witnesses, I solemnly and sincerely declare that I, Christopher, accept you, Jennifer, in marriage.
You did it.
Made it! Thank you.
While I don't exactly remember how and when we first met, I know that my life is inconceivable without you in it. I'm forever changed for knowing you. As an acquaintance, then a friend, then a confidant, and now a partner. These past 16 years means I've known you for half my life, so the phrase better half has dual meaning for me. I love you, and all I want is to build our home together, grow our family, and spend our days in each other's company. As your wife, I promise to come up with grand ideas for your birthday that never pan out and bake you awful cakes that don't rise but give you great material for stories to tell. I vow to love you when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort. I choose you with all your faults and strengths as I offer myself to you with all my attributes and limitations. I pledge to listen to you with compassion and speak to you with encouragement and not to get too upset when you laugh at Adam's jokes more than mine. I love you for making me happy and whole just by being yourself. Such a simple thing, and yet no one else in the world can do it, only you. Nothing brings me such joy than to say that I, Jennifer, accept you, Christopher, in marriage.
Well done, Buzz.
Today you have chosen to exchange rings, this being the traditional way of sealing the vows that you have just made to each other. The exchange of wedding rings is not a legal requirement to marriage in Scotland. However, the ring was chosen as a symbol of marriage because of its shape. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love and is the outward sign of the lifelong promises that you're making to each other.
That's where I'm
Just hold it at the
other way.
knuckle.
the way around.
Yeah, hold it at the knuckle, onto the knuckle, and then hold it
Hold it
there.
at the knuckle and please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I promise to care for you with love and friendship,
I promise to care for you with love and friendship,
to trust and support you,
to trust and support you,
to be there when you need me most,
to be there when you need me most,
always and forever.
always and forever.
And as is
Gosh.
yeah, you can sorry, you can play that one. And
Thank
Sorry,
you.
do you mind moving slightly that way?
get tripped. Yeah, I can place it. I just hold it in the knuckle for me there and please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I promise to care for you with love and friendship,
I promise to care for you with love and
to
friendship,
trust and support you,
to trust and support you,
to be there when you need me most,
to be there when you need me most,
always and forever.
always and forever.
In this life that I am.
Do you want to move inside the tree house?
Yeah.
Do you want to pause here and head in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're drenched. I've got it.
Yep. That's what matters. Yeah.
You got it?
Sure.
You look absolutely gorgeous.
Action.
We were joking about that earlier.
These rings that you have both just exchanged are universal symbols of marriage. They mean many things. From now on, you will wear these rings and they will remind you. They will remind you daily that you are married. Sometimes they will remind you of the commitment that you have made here today. But they will always remind you that there is one other person in the world that has pledged to love you forever. Kate and Dara, if I can ask you to.
My love for you does not span boundless oceans, nor chase the ends of the midnight sky, or reach high above the peaks of mountain ranges, nor the bleakest depths of gorges forged from stone. It is not lovelorn writings that transcend generations, dedications to classic romance, or letters to the lost and unrequited. My love for you is balled up socks on the bedroom floor, and wet towels thrown off and forgotten, hidden at the bottom of the washing pile. It is feeling the touch of your icy toes on mine and making the best of discomfort for the sake of the curl of your fingers entwined upon my chest. It is bickering over milk and the way you take your tea, and how you insist on backseat driving and arriving everywhere a little too late, and the habits you hate of mine. It is the beauty in our everyday, the way we while away our hours. It is not grand displays of affection nor perfection. It is ours. It is how we were, and how we are, and how we'll one day be, and how we choose to spend our time together, you and me.
A marriage is a promise to share one life together. A love-filled promise meant to be kept lovingly forever. Today is a very special day, for it is the day that you start another chapter in your book of life. You have both found the special person with whom you want to share your love and your life. Someone who can make the sun shine in your heart, even on the cloudiest and wettest of days. Someone who will fill the next chapter in your life with happiness beyond your dreams. Chris and Jenny, you have today made the declarations which are prescribed by law and are a solemn and binding commitment to each other. Following these declarations that you have made before me and in the presence of your witnesses, it is my privilege to pronounce you, Chris and Jenny, husband and wife. You may kiss your right. And you get bonus points.
Oh, you muppet. Why have you done that?
Okay, and Jenny, you can sign here and you're signing in the name of basket. Last time.
Sign away. Oh yeah, is it?
Our love is not an infant. It isn't immature. It's a love that's been nurtured and cultivated through acts of compromise and silly conversations. It isn't reliant on grand gestures and displays of affection. It's smaller gifts, like an unexpected cup of tea before you realise you even wanted one. It's you knowing that I want the small plate for my sandwiches and that my tea tastes better in the yellow cup. It's you holding me up in your embrace when I get bad news and I can't stand on my own. It's laughing generously at the same naff jokes even though they've been told countless times before and no one else finds them funny. It's having difficult conversations and butting heads because you fail to see that I'm always right. It's an accumulation of a life spent together beyond the bright burning passions of newness and into the emanating warmth of coals that heat your hearth and home. It is a love that is fully fledged. I never fell in love with you. I didn't trip. I was guided there by your hand over time with my eyes and heart open. A love that grew together with demonstrations of trust, respect, friendship and understanding, and importantly, disagreement. We challenge each other on what it means to love. I can't read anymore.
You can do it.
I can't see it.
You can do it.
We challenge each other on what it means to love and how we can be a good partner, beyond discussions on whose turn it is to do the washing up. You've always pushed me and believed in me, striving for better than I believed I deserved, which isn't easy considering my stubbornness. Whenever I blow out the candles on my birthday cake, or you wipe an eyelash from my cheek and I make a wish as I blow it into the wind, you always ask me, what did I wish for? And I always give you the same answer. I can't tell you or else it won't come true. Well, I thought I would take this day to let you in my secret. You've been making my wish come true for the last 9 years. Because every time I extinguish my candles, I'll see a shooting star. I ask for us to be happy. It's been the same wish for 9 years. And you've delivered over and over again. And it's not fair to give the credit on passing wishes. So I want to thank you for being a fantastic partner and now my husband. But you are going to have to help me come up with a better wish because I've just been using that one for 9 years and I'm not very imaginative and I'm just recycling it. So I'd like to ask you all to raise a glass to my husband in thanks for making my wishes come true.
Oh,
To Chris.
everybody.
To Chris.
I don't have a speech or anything, but I was going to say at some point, I might as well say it now, like just, there's obviously, we've done this elopement, we love the elopement, it's been an amazing day, but I also just want to say like, there's obviously a lot of people who aren't here, who are close friends and family that we've had lots of communication with, who did those amazing messages, so thank you to all them. And then there's also, you know, sadly, people who we would have invited that aren't with us anymore. So I can't remember the whole list, but there's, you know, your granddad.
Yeah, maybe start with your mum, babe.
My mum, your granddad, Vid, Katie, and yeah, anybody else. I mean, it's been a long time since we got engaged, right? Yeah. And there was this.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe, of course. And there's a couple of things that just jumped out to me. when thinking of that. One was Jenny's granddad, who I only really met when he started suffering from Alzheimer's, but you could tell he was like an amazing host, right? They're just an amazing guy, and it was the first time I met him ever, and I sat next to him at the dinner table, and he was telling me stories about, I don't know, same stories. Every 10 minutes it was the same story. When we left, he was like, don't make it so long next time. Don't leave it so long next time. It's like first time I met you, mate, but sure.
He didn't matter that he didn't know who you were. He was always the host.
No, what an amazing guy. I wish I'd known him before he started suffering. And then I mentioned it in my vows. What I didn't mention is that, you know, when I told my dad that we were engaged, and he was like, yeah, about time, not surprised. So again, just evidence that everybody knew before I did. And then, you know, obviously it would have meant a lot for me, for my mum to be with us. But I think she knew before I knew. She knew that you knew before I knew, you know, and she'd be so happy that this day had come around, and she's missed this day, and she's going to miss hopefully other big days in our life going forward. But I just feel like she would have been really chuffed for us. She would have said something very comforting for all the trials and tribulations that we've gone to, and she'd just be really happy that I've landed you.
We landed each other.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I was going to say. Just a thank you to people who aren't here and people who can't be with us anymore. So. Yeah.
Your mum saw it all. She saw it all before. She saw all this.
She saw it all. But yeah. Anyway. Cheers. Cheers everybody.
Cheers, everyone.